The Ghost and Molly Mcgee is one of the best Disney Channel shows, and I think it has one of the most beautiful finales as well. Now, before I talk about the episode, I have to say how this show got cut short. The show initially was supposed to have 3 seasons, but we were told by one of the creators in Twitter or X that the show got cut short because season 2 didn't have a great attraction on Disney Plus. Now, this is also Disney's fault as well because they didn't market the show very well. We were told that the creators were able to convince Disney to give the show the ending it deserved, to give them one more episode to end it all. The final episode is titled The End. One of the most interesting plot lines of season 2 was Scratch's past, what kind of life he had before he died. We got to know little pieces of his life during the season, and it all came together in the last episode. The episode starts with Molly being thanked for all the wonderful things she did for the town, and everybody is enjoying themselves at the turnip festival. But in the process of eating some funnel cakes, Scratch has a rush of memories that he remembers. Scratch and Molly sing of how a great life Scratch must have lived, but there's still one big question that I think we all want to know.
How shall I say this?
What do you mean?
Spit it out, Dad.
How did Scratch,
Tag me in, sweetie. Die. How did Scratch die?
Thanks, hon.
They find a way to contact Alia, Scratch's best friend from when he was alive, to ask her some questions.
When you lived in Brighton, did you have a best friend? One who, I don't know, had a healthy appreciation for Yum Yums and strawberry soda?
Oh yeah, Scratch! I mean, that was his nickname. He had this habit of scratching his arms when he got nervous, which happened a lot. It was cute.
In this moment, we not only find out that Scratch never went with Alia, but he isn't even dead. With the help of everyone, we finally know the truth of how Scratch unlocked those new memories.
He's got no joy, no mischief. There's nothing at all behind those eyes. It's like he's got no soul.
'Cause he's me.
If you really think about it, this was hinted at during the show as well. This was a decision the creators made during season 1. So this was always supposed to be Scratch's past. Scratch thought he lived a great life, but the truth was his life amounted to nothing. And the scene where he sings how he was so afraid to take the risk and just played it safe, and how he wasted his entire life, it was so heartbreaking to see. Molly and Scratch eventually sit down and have a heartfelt conversation. And Scratch has to make a big decision: stay a ghost forever or go back to living. But he's still afraid, but it's because...
Yeah, I'm afraid. And you should be too. As a ghost, I forgot my human life. So what if as a human, I forget my afterlife?
And me.
Yeah, you! And then where would your perfect life be, huh?
I miss you, Scratch, so much.
This is a story of Scratch, but it's as much as a story of Molly as well. In the first episode of the show, the Mcgee are moving in their forever home. After moving so many times, Molly, most of her life, all she had was her family, and she had to leave people she cared about. And you can clearly see it took a toll on her.
I've left behind a lot of friends.
So in Brighton, she wanted to have a forever friend, and she found this grumpy ghost who wanted nothing to do with her in the beginning, but Molly's charms won him over in time. She made more friends along the way. She helped Libby be more confident. She helped Andrea. She helped Ollie and June realize that ghosts are not bad. And in the end, she helped Scratch grow. She loves Scratch so much, but she knows he has to go and live the life he deserves. As much as it hurts to let him go, she knows it's the right thing to do. All she wants for him is to be happy. And I find this to be so beautiful. Everybody tries to make Todd remember, but he clearly doesn't remember anything. And even if Molly is still hurting, she's happy for him.
I'm okay. Just happy to see my friend finally satisfying his soul.
Selfless love, being there for the people you love, but them not even knowing. Love that doesn't need recognition, but love that's just simply given to you.
Sometimes special people come into our lives, stay for a bit, and then they have to go.
But that's sad.
It is. But the bit where they were here was happy, wasn't it? Maybe that makes it all worth it.
Will I ever see him again?
Well, you never know. The world's a magical place.
Maybe in the future, Scratch and Molly will meet again. I like to believe that. And even if it's a shame this show got cut, I will always be happy that Disney let this show have one last episode to end it all exactly the way the creators wanted to. Because, you see, this is the story of a ghost and the girl who brought him back to life.
If I may, Maya Angelou once said, "What is a fear of living? It's being preeminently afraid of dying. It is not doing what you came here to do out of timidity and spinelessness. The antidote is to take full responsibility for yourself, for the time you take up and the space you occupy. If you don't know what you're here to do, then just do some good.